Well, it's difficult sometimes to turn the beauty of nature into something beautiful for your home, but a company in Salisbury has been doing that for more than a century. We've got a closer look at how they turn out custom millwork that's made in North Carolina. Whether it's at a home or office, these are the details that matter. Custom millwork that turns wood into art.
It really is stunning to see some of the things that are created because everything we do is unique and custom, and it is. I take great pride in that.
Goodman Millwork starts with ideas, then designs, builds, and installs the architectural woodwork that never goes out of style. Franco Goodman's grandfather started the company in Salisbury back in 1907 as Goodman Lumber Company, and they had a much wider focus.
We were the big box store before the Lowe's and the Home Depots. We were had various and sundry paint, sheetrock, roofing, plywood, nails, all those things that we had here.
Then in the early 70s, things started to change. They wanted to focus on something they excelled at, creating custom projects in kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms, and even boardrooms. The folks at Goodman can make anything out of wood, but the majority of their work is molding and trim, cabinetry, and doors. While it's always difficult to find enough flawless wood for all those projects, it's getting even harder to find people who can create them.
The craftsmen are getting fewer and far between. Trying to find guys that want to do this for a living, that want to learn, want to be here and make a living out of it. And you can make a good living doing this type of work.
It was once a job done completely by hand. Now much of it's handled by a high-tech CNC machine. The precise patterns are designed on a computer, and the people who create them combine old-world workmanship with space-age tech skills.
Not just the craftsmen that we need, but guys that can be draftsmen and sit behind a computer for most of the day to do all that type of work that we need.
You'll find Goodman Millwork in some impressive homes owned by NASCAR drivers and pro athletes, but they're just as proud of the smaller projects that let a regular customer create the kitchen they've always dreamed of. And every one of those customers can lead to the next job.
It is strictly word of mouth, repeat business, and the value of former customers allowing us to continue to do work for them. It's really been a pleasure for me to see. We've done houses where I've worked with the owners 20, 30 years ago. Now we're working with their children now, and even their grandchildren now.
Goodman Millwork is a family business that creates another page in its legacy every day, not only with the people behind the name, but with beautiful wood pieces that will make a statement for generations to come. Benjamin, who you saw in the story there, is now the fourth generation of the Goodman family to work in the business. You can find out more and see more of their work by going to their website, goodmanmillwork.com.